Right, so there's several things, and you probably, actually, as I'm talking about this, you probably need to have a relatively large car, minivan, SUV, because there's a fair amount of stuff, particularly the water coolers, and we'll get to them in a second. Anyway, starting with these guys here, these are caution. Well, it's self-explanatory, and they're for obvious reasons. I leave this up to your discretion on where you want to set them, but these need to be set out on the course, and of course in the second part of the video we'll talk about them. Those need to be picked up, okay? And the big thing that takes up the most room are the water coolers, and we have got extra water coolers this year. So we've got a few more from Dave Murphy, the Track Club treasurer. I was really psyched because inevitably every year one or two of these babies get stolen. Yes, they get stolen. Very frustrating. So I think we've got 10 or 12 of them back there now, and I highly recommend taking at least 8, 2 per stop, 1 for water and 1 for Gatorade. So you're going to need to take some Gatorade powder with you. It's pretty much a not self-explanatory, but you can read the instruction there. It talks about, I forget, Leah, how much is?
I think it's one canister per. 1
canister per 5 gallons,
yeah.
I think. Yeah, so Leah's gotten plenty of it. You can see it here, how many cans we have all ready to go for you. So you take the coolers, and you know, I brought this up earlier. The second part of the video, we talk about how these need to be returned clean to us. Oh, and by the way, equipment needs to be back here at number 3 ELLIEWOOD, either Saturday immediately after the run or throughout the day. We're here till 5 o'clock. Sunday, we're not here. Monday or Tuesday. By Tuesday at 6 o'clock, everything should be back, because starting on Wednesday, the next group for that upcoming Saturday, they're coming in to pick the stuff up. So you can return it Saturday, Monday, or Tuesday. You can pick up Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. There is one tiny cooler. You need to take that with you and put crushed ice. You get the ice at home. And then you need to get some little baggies, sandwich bags. They go along with it for obvious reasons, but I'll explain it anyway. You put the crushed ice in it, and you can triage scenarios like iliotibial band, calf, hamstring, something that tightens up during the run. You can actually start using that ice on the way home, which is great. Very important, and we'll have bags of this soccer field marking line. This needs to be filled almost to the top. This has got a marking line in it, and make sure it's got some cups. I prefer a stadium cup, like those Wahoo type plastic soda cups. If you've got an extra one lying around home, use it. They're great, and of course it's explained in the second part of the video what to do with that. I talked about the Gatorade already. Got to have cups. I recommend about 150 cups per water stop, depending on what the course is. You got to do the math. There's 100 cups per sleeve. These are kindly donated by our buddy Glenn Anderson at Pepsi. And then for all of the water coolers, you need to have, also thanks to Pepsi, you need to have these, I guess they were trays for drinks, but we use them to set the water coolers on. So you want to take at least one of those. Sometimes people want to build them, stack them. They're like Legos. You can roll those up 2 or 3 per cooler. We've got Clif Bars, and you're supposed to take, let me see what the sign says here for Clif Bars. I think it's about 4 to 5 boxes of Clif Bars, and you just bring back the remaining bars to the store, and we put these at the finish line. So you'll have a stack of those, and I think that is about it. We got cups, we got coolers, we got the tiny cooler, we got the marking line, we got the signs, the Gatorade. I think that's about it. My staff will help you load the car up if you come alone, if they're free to do that. If they're not busy, they'd be happy to help you. Otherwise, you're going to have to make several trips up and down the stairs. Like I said, the thing that takes up the most, you can only imagine, that's just 2 coolers. If you get 4, well, you won't get 4. If you get 8 of them, which is a minimum of 8 coolers, I think the only one, Leah, that we do use less coolers is Riverview. Because we have 2 coolers at either end, so that's the only one we use 4 coolers, correct?
I think so, yeah. But it probably wouldn't hurt just to always have 8, at least 8.
Just a good idea. We're getting upwards on these long runs of anywhere from 65 to 100 people that show up for these group runs. So just do the math, you know. And you know, as a runner yourself, a lot of people have water belts, but we like to be extra safe, extra cautious, and have a backup. You can always throw this stuff out afterwards. And again, the Gatorade one, so let's say Gatorade's in this, that really needs to be hosed out. I cleaned one out the other day. I had sticky Gatorade in there. That was just kind of no one had cleaned out the last time. I think that's about it. So the second phase of the video, we're going to take you out onto a course and do a little simulation on how to actually put all this stuff to use. All right.